When they shake you, what happens? Let's talk about Constance. There's an advert, a very interesting advert. I think it's old school. It's probably a Rolls Royce. And when they're advertising, they say, if you put a cup of coffee on the dashboard, you can drive to work about 15 kilometers without spilling a single drop. I'm talking to you about Constance. Do you have the ability to be firm, to be steady, to be calm, no matter what happens when you're shaken? You see, when you're putting up a fence, or when you're putting up something, a post, for instance, that is supposed to hold other things, you shake it, right? To confirm that it's steady, to confirm that it's strong. Now, when you shake that post, if you're putting up a fence, you don't shake it to break it. That's not your purpose. You're shaking it to confirm that it's firm enough or sturdy enough to hold the things that you want it to support. This is the nature of tests, and this is the nature of the test of leadership. One of the most important attributes of a leader is somebody who can be steady, regardless the things that are happening around them. And the most valuable commodities in life are the things that are stable in whatever environment. When you pick gold, refined gold, whether it is in the dirt, whether it is in molten state, whether it's in physical state, it is constant. Its value is unchanging. It's like a boat. You're like a boat, especially if you want to grow, you want to rise up to places of leadership. You're like a boat. And the goal is this: if it's a small boat, you have to sit still. We have to sit and make sure that we are not tossing and turning, because the boat can capsize. But when it's a ship, you've seen the cruise ships with multiple swimming pools, cruise ships that have got basketball courts, people playing around, running around all over the place. They have restaurants and ballrooms. Why? Because regardless the waves that beat against that cruise ship, it has the power of Constance. If you want to rise to a level of influence, and I know you do because you're watching this, one of the things you're going to have to master is the ability to be constant. And being constant means you have learned how to be abased and to be lifted up. We know how to be lifted up. We look forward to being lifted up. But do you know how to be humbled? Do you know how to fail? Do you know how to treat yourself in moments where you are downcast? In moments where somebody has put you down and stepped on you? In moments where you have fallen flat on your face? Do you know how to act? Because if you learn how to do that, then you're ready for greatness. Nobody is going to follow you unless you have learned Constance. When people come and put their cares on you, when people come and put their worries on you, when people come and blame you, when people come and praise you and applaud you, you have to learn to remain constant. And I'm talking to somebody today who feels like they've been shaken. You have been bruised and battered, and it's like everything is coming left, right, and center, and you're being pushed from pillar to post. My challenge to you is this: that is a shaking that is meant to test you. It's a shaking that's meant to prepare you to be able to hold on, to stand firm, so that other people can hitch their wagons to your train. Constance. It's a skill, it's a master skill that you must learn. Learning to be abased, learning to be lifted up, learning to be poor, learning to be rich, learning how to behave not just in the mountain, but also in the valley, learning how to behave when everybody sees you and when everybody ignores you. Those skill sets are so critical to people actually being influenced by you. All right? So don't think that you're being shaken to destroy you. You're being shaken because it's part of your path. It's part of your test. All right. This is your next level. Thank you for tuning in. It's your Monday 7:07. Have an awesome, stable, steady week. See you next time.